Tonight, we learned Google was telling employees in North America to work from home. The biggest company so far, certainly not the first, though. At some point, does it overwhelm the system? That is the big question tonight. Justin Cappos is professor of computer science, cybersecurity, and engineering at NYU's Tandon School of Engineering. He's with us tonight. Professor Cappos, it's good to have you tonight.
Thank you. It's good to be with you, Scott.
Your reaction, first and foremost, to this Google news, 100,000 employees told to work from home.
Yeah, it will have a little bit of an impact, but for the most part, most of the services that people use that are commercial services were designed to be used in the cloud. And the whole benefit of the cloud is how it scales up. And so really, if they're going and they're using Google Hangouts, people are using Slack and Zoom and tools like that that are provided, I don't think you have that much to worry about.
So you don't think there's going to be any quote-unquote stress on the system?
Well, there will be stress, but the stress that you'll see is most likely from the in-house IT at individual organizations, in particular those that are not necessarily run by large technology companies.
Well, I feel bad for those folks.
Yes. So if you have something that you VPN into your office in order to access a server or to access a system or something, your IT staff may want to look and make sure that they've properly put enough controls and hardware and things like this behind it so that it's able to function at a high level.
Names we talk about every day in terms of what their stocks do for our investing viewers that are now becoming more household names and probably will after all of this. Zoom, Slack, are they up to the challenge?
I certainly hope so. They certainly should be. They're using a lot of technologies out of, like Docker and Kubernetes and other cloud-based technologies underneath. And so these allow them to grow and scale elastically. So they'll pay a little more, but they're also getting an influx of customers, which I imagine is going to be only good for their business overall.
What about the issue of cybersecurity? We mentioned that is one of your posts of expertise. Are you concerned?
I think there are a lot of issues that have happened. People are already using things around the coronavirus to spread misinformation and to spread viruses. Whether this is a situation where they go and they actually try to target some type of malware that they convince you, oh, here's coronavirus information, open it, that's a concern. But also you have a big problem that now that your team is saying, it's a lot easier to have those kind of communications.
I mentioned Google, 100,000, JP Morgan, 10% of its workforce. You'd expect a lot more, and that will tax the system even further, I'd imagine.
Yes, and even at NYU, we're moving to using more distance learning facilities that we would normally only use for people that are actually remote and trying to take a class. We're doing a lot more of that ourselves, and so I think that this is really happening really across a lot of different organizations and is going to really, in many ways, maybe it'll show these organizations that they can be efficient and do things without having to have so many people in the office. So who knows, maybe we'll see more telecommuting in the future as well.